This resolution comes to us at the prompting of one of our commissioners, Commissioner Giggans, who noted, as many of us did, the comments made by the President back on July 28, 2017 concerning what we believe is the inappropriate use of force. Specifically, he stated to a group of law enforcement officials when speaking to them in a large group, don't be too nice towards suspects during arrest. So this resolution, in a sense, shows our opposition to those statements and shows that our need for law enforcement to always treat those whom they come in contact with dignity and respect and in a very professional manner. I'd like to just read the last portion of this, which would be the actual resolution itself. And it says, now therefore be it resolved that the Commission condemns the statements of President Trump as they are inconsistent with the use of force policy of the LA Sheriff's Department and virtually every other law enforcement agency of our nation, and do not represent the actions or sentiment of the vast majority of law enforcement professionals. So with that, we will proffer this to the Commission for adoption. I would ask if there's any discussion or a motion. Commissioner Rubin.
With regard to the entire resolution and specifically with the last paragraph that you just read, I think the record and our discussion should reflect the fact that many law enforcement agencies throughout the country have essentially done the same thing, not necessarily by resolution, but by condemning the statements regarding the use of force, not only individual law enforcement agencies, but also law enforcement agencies and their leadership and organizations as well. So we would be joining the majority of law enforcement groups and departments in adopting this resolution. And I will make a motion, unless there's further discussion, but I will make a motion to that we adopt this resolution.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any additional discussion?
Object.
No. With that, we do have a public comment. Michael GREER. So maybe that's Lael GREER. I apologize.
Yes, I'd like to object to your resolution. The primary job of the government is to protect us. When we see masked people in black combat gear beating peaceful protesters over the head with bicycle locks, and the police are standing by, we aren't being protected. I object to your characterization of President Trump telling the police not to be too nice as encouraging inappropriate use of force. While the board assumptions are made about the president's intentions, no such assumptions are made about the black geared masked attackers. When somebody is breaking windows and beating other people dressed in black with masks, I don't expect the police to be too nice in handling them. I expect them to use the appropriate use of force, which would not be too nice. I think your resolution is making a broad assumption. We must return to the rule of law.